Hello YouTube, and welcome to Crochet with the Mother of Boys. I'm Michelle, the Mother of Boys. So today I have oh goodness, buddy. So today I have a tutorial for you. You may have seen in my whips video, my hot pink cardigan that I had made. I've had a few requests for that tutorial, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it. Today I have the neon purple instead of the neon pink yarn, because I have a neon pink one, so I thought, oh, good excuse to make myself a neon purple one. But this is the yarn that I use, the exact same one, just different color. It's the Craft Smart from Michaels. It's their value neon yarn. Oh, look at that. I should have grabbed a different ball. It is, but we can at least see that's 252 yards, 231 meters. It is a 4-weight. They're saying to use a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which I do have today. I don't always use what they say, but this time I did, and it worked out the way I wanted to. Machine wash cold, gentle cycle, do not bleach, tumble dry low, do not iron. So it's pretty easy to take care of for a wearable. Yeah, and this is the color Neon Violet. Actually, when I was walking through the store with this color, the one lady that I see regularly at Michael's, she was like, "Hi, good choice." She goes, "It matched the hair really well." Not exact, but it matches it well. I was like, yeah, I'm like, I guess I have a soft spot for purple. So let me tell you a little bit about how I determine sizing. I haven't done the calculations for all the different sizing. This will basically be for a size large / extra large cardigan. What I did is I took a cardigan that I like. Not just the color, but I like the shape of, I like the size of, and I really just kind of measured it up to that. And it was a cardigan that had about the weight that I would expect this yarn would have made too. So I knew what I was kind of getting myself into. So if you want to make something that's not a large / extra large cardigan, you can play around with the numbers. I don't fully know how to play around with the numbers. I mean, I guess you could say -5 chains or -10, but I don't know for sure. My recommendation, my little cheater way of doing things that I've done now for, like I said, I've done it with the hot pink cardigan or the neon pink, and I'm doing it right now with my duster cardigan I'm using my mandala gnome with. I literally just got sweaters I already had and measured from there, and it's worked out great for 2 cardigans so far. So that would be my suggestion for you guys. Find a sweater that you have that you love the fit of and just kind of measure it up to that. But like I said, if you are same size as me or roundabouts, then you can follow my pattern and get the right size. So yeah, let's begin. So I'm gonna start off, show you how to do the back, and then I'll show you how to do the front panels, and then I'll show you how to do the arms, and then I'll show you how to do the trim after that. So like I said, it's gonna be a 3, maybe 4-part video, because otherwise it could take till next year to get this video out. I am using my Susan Bates hook today. Like I said, fairly new for me, but the few times I've used it, I really do love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful hook. And it is a US 19, I guess is what it says. I'm not sure, but it's a 5.5 millimeter. That's most important. To make the large / extra large size, we are going to start off by chaining 87 chains. So we have our 87 chains. Now we're going to yarn over, and we're going to skip 2 chains, and we're going to double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. And we are going to continue to just double crochet in every chain till the end. And you should end up with 85 double crochets by the end of it. I will see you at the end. Okay, so we got to the end of our chain. Like I said, you should have 85 double crochets. At the end of your row, chain 3 and turn. And now we're going to do a ribbed cuff on the bottom, and then we'll also do them around our wrists. So how we do that is you do front post double crochets and back post double crochets. If you've never done them, well, I'll have to do a tutorial on my stitch of the month for them. They are quite easy when you get the hang of them. But with the first one, so you have your chain 3, yarn over, and we're calling this, I guess it's not the first stitch because this is technically our first stitch. So I guess you want to say your second stitch. You're going to go in and behind it, and you're going to do your double crochet around that. So you can see it wants to stand up then. And then the next one, we're going to do the same thing, yarn over, but you're going to go from behind. So you're going to find, so your second stitch is right beside it, and instead of going like through like that, you're going to go behind and come up and go around, and then do your double crochet like that. So it's a back post double crochet, and that pulls that one behind. So the first one pulls the stitch forward, the second one pulls it behind. So we're gonna go back and forth. So yarn over, do front post double crochet, yarn over, do back post double crochet. So again, you're pulling one forward, one back, one forward, one back. Yarn over, go underneath for a front post double crochet, yarn over, go behind and pull down for your back post double crochet. So like I said, you can see front post pulls the stitch up, back post pulls it down, front post pulls it up, back post pulls it down, up. So you're gonna go up, down, up, down, up, down. That creates that ribbing that kind of makes it tighter. So especially around the wrists, you know, ribbing like this is great because it'll make it for a nice tight wrist. Obviously not too tight, but it'll make it fitted, I guess you can say. And then around the bottom, it just gives it a nice look. It helps give it that kind of that bomber look. So it's not just kind of a boxed off, squared off. It kind of gives it more of a rounded, because this will pull the cardigan smaller around the very bottom. But at the same time, it's very accordion-y. Is that a word? Accordion-like. There you go. It's late, I'm tired. Anyways, so keep doing that. Keep going back and forth. Keep doing your front post double crochets. Make sure I'm in view here, sorry guys. And do your back post double crochet. And I will meet you guys at the end of our row. Okay, so we've come to the end of row 3. So I did my very last back post double crochet. Now in the chain 2 from the beginning, you're going to do just a regular double crochet. And then chain 3 and turn. So as you can see, it's starting to form. It's nice and springy. Now this row will be much easier because you can see the front post and you can see the back post. So yarn over, and much easier just to slide right through and do your front post double crochet. And then this one is, I guess it can be a little bit difficult to see, but you can see on the back better as to where to put your hook. So just go along, and with each row I found front posts and back posts were easier to find and to put my hook through. So go ahead and just continue on with your front posts and your back posts. Double crochet all the way to the end of the row. Okay, we're just at the end of row 4 here. Just gonna do our last front post double crochet, and then doing our last back post double crochet. And we have our chain 3 from the beginning, and we're just going to put a normal double crochet into that. Okay, and we're going to chain 3. I'm going to turn. You can see, definitely becoming more defined. You can see the ridges in there. Becoming more defined. Each row you go, it's a little easier to see. Okay, so this is the beginning of row 5 then. So we're gonna go again, front post, double crochet, back post, double crochet, front post, double crochet, and back post, double crochet. And again, you can do that across, all the way across, and I will see you at the end. So here we are at the end of row 5. I have done my last double crochet into my chain 3, and I've now chained 3 again, and we turn. So here, let me ask you a question. Did you know that cats, or does your cat actually eat yarn, or is it just my cat? Because yeah, he grabbed my thread that I was working with, and he chewed it till it was like one thread left in it, and it was covered in a lot of goober. So yeah, I ended up cutting it off, and I gave him the piece to play with, but he instead ate it. So anyways, so ignore this. It has nothing to do with the Craft Smart. This was all robot his doing there. Anyways, so with row 6, it's gonna start off the same way as always. As all the other rows, I should say. I'm gonna do front post, double crochet, back post, front post, and back post. And we're gonna keep working that way until the very end. And yeah, this will be our last row of these. And then on row 7, we are gonna switch to a different stitch. So I'll see you at the end of row 6. All right, so we are at the end of row 6 and our very last row of doing the front posts and back posts. This next one, we are going to just chain 2 though, instead of chain 3. And from here on out, we are just going to do double crochet in each stitch across. And then you're going to chain 2 at the end of each row and turn and double crochet across. And just do that all the way. I mean, you can make your sweater as long or as short as you like. For me, I made mine up until row 41. So that was including these rows. So for me, I made it 41 more rows of just the double crochet. So that was not counting the cuff. I did 41 more rows of just double crochet. But again, you can do as long or as short as you want. But just go through, go across, do just double crochet all the way across, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. This will be part 1, obviously. And when I come back the next time, we will be doing the front panels. And yes, that'll be part 2, and hopefully I can get that out sooner than later for you guys. But enjoy. If you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to ask in the comment section. But until next time, happy crocheting!